The traffic officer proudly showed off his speed detector. Just then, a car zoomed past. In an instant, his hat and the radar gun flew into the air. At the next checkpoint, a flash of white light streaked by. The speed meter showed 300 kilometers per hour. The officer wondered if it was a plane or a spaceship. Suddenly, a taxi rushed past and knocked over 4 police cars. The speed was so fast even a race car driver would be shocked. Inside the taxi was a pregnant woman. She was about to give birth. The driver, a man in a hurry, was trying to get her to the hospital. To save time, he took a shortcut, but he accidentally drove onto a racetrack. A real car race was happening. One of the racers noticed the taxi. If the taxi passed him, it would be a huge embarrassment. The racer stepped hard on the gas, but the taxi kept up. The racer tried to block the taxi, but at a sharp turn, the man pulled off a perfect drift and passed the race car. He completed a delivery and won the race at the same time. The judges and the crowd were stunned. A taxi had won first place. The man kept speeding toward the hospital. The pregnant woman's water had broken. She was about to give birth. The doctor suggested delivering the baby in the car. The driver started to panic. He had another important meeting with his girlfriend's family. Just then, his girlfriend called. She was angry and said he had 5 minutes to arrive. From the back seat, the woman screamed in labor. The girlfriend heard the noise and misunderstood. The man tried hard to explain. After a lot of effort, she finally believed him. Once the baby was born, the child's father rushed over. He thanked the man again and again. He said he hoped the driver's license wouldn't get revoked. But the man calmly said, "I don't have a license." The new father froze in shock. The driver then pulled off another slick drift and arrived at his girlfriend's house. It was his first time meeting her parents. He was nervous, but he had no idea her father was a retired general. The general had a serious face and said almost nothing. The man froze, then quickly walked up and shook his hand. He started complimenting him like crazy. Soon, the general smiled and looked pleased. At the dinner table, he drank a little too much. Then he stood up and started acting out his old war stories. The living room turned into a battlefield. Everyone listened with joy. Suddenly, the phone rang. It was a call from his driver. He was supposed to pick up a visiting minister from Japan. The general rushed out, but as the car reached the intersection, a truck crashed into it. The car was torn in two. Luckily, both men were safe. The man and his girlfriend ran over to help. The general stood up and said seriously, "We must get to the airport in 15 minutes. The man smiled. This was his moment to shine. He opened the car door and the general got in.